Good morning, beautiful Be Empowered people. It's Thursday. Competing with cockies. So I'm trying to get these tomatoes in and I'll refer to them later, but you can get half of me, half of them. Aren't they gorgeous? That's been a great moment of time for me, is to see that we can actually grow something here. We've only been here in this new residence for just on a year. We're about 2 days shy of that. But I'm talking about today. Today's the 24th of January, and for some of you, that day may have significance on its own right. But for me and my two sisters, it's actually a day that we celebrated for many, many years as children because it was our parents' wedding anniversary. Now, nowadays, that celebration takes on a really different feeling, and I'd actually not even noted it because our parents aren't alive anymore. And you tend to remember an event when you're going to celebrate the peoples. You know, you're going to bring a celebration to them. So in referencing that, you know, our parents have both passed away in separate incidences, and sort of a 10-year distance in time between the two deaths. It was still a moment because when I worked out the calculations, it's their 50th. It would have been their 50th year of marriage. 1969 they married. So that got me thinking, because I've been pondering lots on points of change, because I am not convinced that we go through life and change comes fluidly. I think that there are some beautiful immersions of change within our day-to-day life, and sometimes we've got so much to do within our given roles in those seasons that it can actually feel as though we've not made a decided change in our mind or a decision. But I'm going to suggest you probably have, but it was so wrapped up in all the needs of that time and that moment. But we often relate to ourselves really quite insignificantly. We said, that's input, but others go first. But this is a page where I want you to stop for a moment and make room for thinking, ponderance. We don't make room very well in our world for that. So let's start a habit today to stop and think. And I don't mean thinking, what do I need to do next? What's on next week? Do I like my hair? Although that is a good thought. We should go there sometimes. Thinking, where am I at? Do I need a rest? How would I make that happen? Who is in my life that I work well with? Who am I relating to well, and who am I not? Maybe I need to work on some things in me. Am I delivering out of a space of my giftings? Do I even know what I'm gifted at? Points of change. They come first because we take time to think. Now I'm going to refer to these tomatoes. Why in heaven's name would I be sitting in front of my tomato patch? Well, for those of you who knew my parents, they decided to have a tomato farm of 4,000 plus tomato plants. So it was big. And we spent time on that farm, as did all my sisters. And this smell, the calyx smell here, is such a familiar smell to me because it reminds me of my mum. Because in the days that I got to live very close with her in the home with mum and dad, even now my children, a few of my children, the littlest one unfortunately didn't get this experience with mama, but the smell on her fingers was always that of tomatoes. It's quite a pungent smell. You should try it. Just do a little experiment for yourself. So this is my little moment in time for recognizing that 50 years ago today, Gary and Lorraine became one in marriage, and subsequently there were 3 daughters born to that marriage. So yay to that, and yay to this day and whatever it is that you're going to think about today, which is going to potentially change your world. Love you all. Bye-bye.